the entity relationship model. Now we'll decide what are the dimensions would be. Say it would be sales, it would be product, it would be store, it would be employee, and one compulsory dimension would be time, date or time. Okay. So after declaring the grain, we will choose our subjects and we'll define properties for that subjects, like say if we define store, it would be ID and followed by store location, store number, store category. Okay, these things we define our subjects. The last one is identifying facts. After dimensions we will define the facts, right? Where each fact will store, means so we will decide facts on the basis of our discussion which we held on what questions our managers wants to entertain. The questions can be, say, units sold, number of transactions from a particular ATM, what is the total business of a branch. On the basis of this, we will define the measures. We will define the fact tables and we will define the measures of those fact tables. Yeah. So first is business model, then is grain, then is dimension. After dimensions, we will identify facts. So the 4 points are clear of data warehousing design.
Yes, you are clear.
Clear, right? Junaid, clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Okay. Now, ETL. Okay. The Talend is basically an ETL tool, as I told previously. So after having a decent knowledge on data warehousing, we will understand what is ETL. Okay. ETL is the process. ETL's full form is extraction, transformation, and load. E for extraction, T for transformation, L for load. Okay, so ETL is the process by which we load data in a data warehouse. Okay, so what is the process? See, as you can see in the diagram, that first step is extract. Okay, E for extract. Extract data from where? Extract data from various source systems, right? As I told, the various source system can be mainframe, can be ERP, can be flat file, can be database. In database also different types of database. It can be a relational database, it can be a NoSQL database, it can be a big data. Okay, so we accumulate data from different source systems. Okay, and bring it to a staging area. Now, what does this staging area is do? Now we haven't yet loaded into a dimension table. We will load into some staging tables. Now, after loading into the staging tables, we will do some pre-processing. Okay. What is this pre-processing? We will clean the data. Say we'll get rid of null values. Say we will derive some. Say if we need to calculate interest, we will do these things. We will remove duplicates. Okay. We will do some transformations. Say if it is male, we will transform it to M. If it is female, we will transform it to F. Okay. If it is yes, we want to transform it to Y. If it is no, we want to transform it to L. Okay. So if it is say if it is age, we will do some transform, like if it is age greater than 25 or age greater than 18, it will be adult. If it is age is less than 18, it will be minor. Okay, this kind of transformation. This is transformation and enrichment. Okay. Now the data from various source systems are loaded in a specific staging tables. Okay. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Now after loading staging tables, we load the data in dimensions and facts. Okay. We load this dimension, the frequency of dimension load is less, the frequency of fact loading is more, as you told previously. So we load dimensions, we load facts. After loading into the fact table, this data gets loaded into aggregate tables for reporting, as Balram told previously, where we perform the group by operation and aggregate operations. Okay, if we want to perform an aggregation, we need to perform a group by. We do this in an aggregate table. Okay, now these data, after loading into a data warehouse, get transformed into different data marts. Data marts are nothing but small data warehouses derived from the large data warehouse. Data warehouse data marts are divided on the basis of business, say HR, sales, marketing, employee, these things, right? Now the end user of data warehousing or data marts are the managers or the decision taking authorities. Okay, they will understand data, generate reports. Okay, they will they may mine the data to understand the trend, what the company is following. Okay, and they may generate some reports and send it to the end users. This is our report, this is the sales that we are getting. This is what it is, right? The total flow, the total ETL flow. Source systems into a staging area where profiling is done, enrichment is done, duplication is removed, null checking is done. Then we load data into dimension, then facts, then into aggregate tables, and then data is divided into various data marts. Data marts are used for generating these aggregate tables. Then it is used for generating reports. Then it is used for data mining and trend analysis. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Absolutely?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, now after understanding data warehousing, after understanding recently about ETL flow, right, we'll come to our objective tool, that is Talend. Okay, so do you people know anything about Talend? Any idea about Talend, what it is, what it is based on, right? Anything, Junaid?
No, I don't know much about it.
Okay, okay. Balram, you know?
Yeah, recently I've just gone through. There are a couple of PDFs and what background of Talend. Talend is a kind of like open source ETL tool,
Yes.
which is a Java based whatever the we develop in um, designer, it will convert as a Java based code, and everything is handled in the Java. The tool base is designed in the Java. So there are a couple of PDF I had gone through.
Okay. Okay. Fatima? Okay. Balram told everything which I wanted to say. Yes, talent is the new revolution, as many are saying, in the ETL or data warehousing business scenario, because of the main thing is it's open source, right? Ab initio and data stage informatica were are into picture for many long years, but the cost incurred to buy these tools are huge. But Talent is giving it is an open source. Talent is an open source because Java is open source. Okay, so it is based on Java. Talent is open source. Yes, we have an open studio, and also we can buy the enterprise one also. There's also an enterprise version, right? So enterprise version we have to pay some cost, but it's much less. It's negligible as compared to other tools available in market. So the features are open source. Okay, how it generates is we drag and drop some components, we design a job, and underneath it creates a class. You know Java classes, right? It creates a class corresponding to a job, and we can easily deploy this. We can easily run this class. Now this is open source. This is built in Java, easy to develop. It's very user friendly. This is easy to build. Easy to build means creating a jar out of creating an executable out of the code, uh, and it is very easy to deploy. Say if you want to deploy it in a Unix platform, it comes up. It makes for you a .sh file, which you can just do it sh or /file name .sh. The job will be triggered. If we want to run it in a Windows, if we want to deploy it in a Windows server, it will come with a batch file, and you can just click that batch file and it will run. Okay, and it has wide range of components. Okay, so Talend can do almost everything needed for data integration and data profiling and ETL. So it has around more than 250 components. Certainly, very more, not counted, but more than 200 components are there. So we can say we want to do it everything: file, database, profiling, fuzzy match, Levenstein algorithm. So we can do any sort of things with Talend. Okay. So this is why it is.
So,
Yes.
Yuan, are
Yeah.
we using 250 components in Talent for every project kind of thing, or
No.
very limited?
No. We don't use 250 components. When I'll take the Talend class tomorrow or day after, I will discuss the most widely used components that we mostly use in our projects. So,
Okay.
you got scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I will discuss every scenario. I have made around 25 jobs for you. Okay. I will discuss every scenario that we will face in your project. Okay.
Okay, sure.
In the simplistic manner that I have discussed data warehousing today.
Okay.
Okay. So it is, you understood, right? What is this? So I will discuss what is the prerequisite. Okay, prerequisite to install Talend or to run a job is JDK should be there. Okay, don't install JDK 1.8, the latest version of Java available. Okay, it Talend does not yet support on JDK 1.8. Talend 6.0, the next version which will come in August or September maybe. From Talend 6.0, Talend will support JDK 1.8. But you can go Talend 5.6 till 5.6, it can support JDK 1.7. Okay, so you should have this JDK in your system. You should install Java. Understood? You can easily download, everyone knows how to install JDK. You can download from Java site and install it. It will be there in C program files Java. Now there you have to set these two environmental variables, Java underscore home and path. Okay, Java underscore home, you will give the JDK path, and path in path variable you will give the JDK path /b. Okay, let me see if I can show you over.